our moon Io. So the atmosphere on the planet is sulfur dioxide, so it's sulfur and O2. So we took a particle accelerator and split the two molecules, so we have sulfur and O2. We put the sulfur back underground through tubes and into the volcano, and then we took the O2 and distributed it through our large dome covering the vicinity of where we'll be. We can roam around in spacesuits, which we can fill back up from the large eucalyptus trees, which will breathe oxygen out of their large leaves. So that's pretty much it. So let's give it up to water.
Hi, I'm Will, and I did the research for the water supply of our Io colony. To get water, we decided that we would harvest ice from the northwestern hemisphere of Io. Then, using this ice, we would store it, and so it would eventually be used and separated into oxygen and hydrogen. Then, we could have two uses for these two elements. One, the oxygen could be used to help oxygen supply, or we could recombine the oxygen and hydrogen to make water again. And if ever there was any problem or flaw with this system, we would resort to the bodily waste method, which I'm sure you have figured out by now. Now, I turn it over to food.
Why, hello there, kids. I'm Frank, and I did the food supply on Io. Basically, we're growing our food in a giant greenhouse with the luscious volcanic soil of Io and the great water from our water team. And thanks to heat control, our plants are going to end up all pretty like this. And it's either going to be too hot, they'll end up like this, or too cold, and they'll just die. So, well, we're also going to grow meat, which means cows and chickens. That means we're going to have a giant barn to put them in, with a heat control in place so they don't die. Now I turn you over to the heat control that we have to thank for all our food, sort of.
Hello, I'm George. For our project, I did heat control for our colony Io. To heat up our colony, because Io is so cold, we used pipes with lava in them from the volcanoes on Io, because Io is has many volcanoes. We pumped the lava around the building, and the lava, because the heat from the lava heated up the air, it would be warmer for us, and it would be nice and cozy. So, but if we didn't want it to be warm, we would just pump less lava. And if we wanted it to be warmer, we would just pump more lava. Just like to help the plants grow. For tropical plants, we make it warmer with more lava, and for Arctic plants, we make it colder. But without the energy, we couldn't pump the lava. So here's our energy control person.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm in charge of the electricity supply for our base on Io. I came up with two ways to make electricity. The first one is by putting a giant turbine in the mouth of a volcano. When the volcano erupts, it spews gases and dust with the force of exploding 21 tons of TNT 200 miles into space. The other way I've come up with is by utilizing Io's mantle tides, which means that as Io passes through the other Jupiter's moons, the magma under the crust moves up and down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a drill through the crust, and put a turbine there. The movement of the magma will turn the turbine, which is connected to a series of gears, which in turn will power a generator. Electricity powers most of the things here on Io, and we have a very healthy supply of it. That's how I'm making electricity on Io.